fuck is the most commonly used profanity in the English language. The word fuck is actually uttered more frequently than the words mom, baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
The etymology of the word fuck is still unclear, although it has been traced back to Germanic languages with the original meaning of to knock. According to an article by Fairman, some sources say that the word fuck dates back to 1500 in a Latin and English poem, Funflies. Others claim that fuck was first used in 1503 in a Scottish poem, Anna Brash of Wowing. However, it was not until 1598 when the word fuck arose in John Florio's Italian-English dictionary.
So can fuck be used as an affix?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
This example is called fucking infixation. In English, we have morphemes that can go before the root, prefix, or after the root as a suffix. But one of the only things that can go in the middle of the root acting as an infix is fucking. Linguists have been researching rules of how we know where in the word fucking should go. For example, how do we know that it should be ala-fucking-bama and not alabama-fucking-ma? The truth is, it's really fucking complicated. But to put it simply, fuck goes before the stressed part of the word. Check out literature for more details.
What syntactic part of speech can fuck take on?
Fuck can be used as several different parts of speech. It can be used as a noun, adjective, adverb, or interjection. I wonder what fuck means.
Linguists studying fuck identified two distinctive words. Fuck one literally means to copulate. It also encompasses figurative uses, such as to deceive. Fuck two, however, has no intrinsic meaning at all. Rather, it is merely a word of offensive force that can be substituted in oaths for other swear words.
Additionally, fuck 1 used denotatively can be considered far more harsh and offensive than fuck 2, being used connotatively. One reason why fuck may be in so much disfavor among females is that it often used in a manner that it is something done to, rather than done with a female. In contrast, it is the use of this male-dominant world. The most approved synonym for use in mixed company by female was to make love.
Fuck can be referred to as an expletive slot filler. For example, along with words like bloody or goddamn, it can be used in 3 types of meaning. Firstly, as a degree adverb. Hey guys, check out this dance move I know!
It's fucking amazing.
Secondly, as an intensifying adjective.
Fucking stupid cunt.
And thirdly, as an adjective of dislike.
Oh, I can't stand this fucking class.
There's also a possible 4th use, as pure emphasis.
Here's your drink. Okay. It's the coffee in it, not the fucking tea.
So why does the word fuck hold so much taboo? Why do society place so much pressure on the usage of the word?
In sociological perspective, tabooness of the word was defined according to social environment. In other words, it is a society that defines tabooness, not the meaning of the word itself. For example, nowadays, words that carry discriminate meaning are tabooness that may harm one's identity and human rights. Coming from such fact, fuck was tabooed in old days because old society was against the expression of sexual things in public.
What situational context and registers give people higher tendencies to use the word fuck?
So the ultimate offensiveness of the word is determined entirely by pragmatic values such as speaker-listener relationship and the social physical setting, as well as the words used and the tone of the voice. For example, in a study by Mabry, he found that people tend to be more comfortable saying fuck in a sexual connotation around friends, whereas euphemistic expressions such as go to the bed, make love, are used more often in polite company or mass media. Slang is often too offensive for polite conversation, but clinical terms seem too odd and too formal.
The lack of universal standards by offensiveness due to contextual variability creates problems for defining exactly what offensive or harmful speech is. In some cases, it is clear that obscenities and insults are abusive, but in addition, so are comments that do not include taboo words. For example, what is wrong with you? Our sense of offensiveness tends to change and increase as we mature. What is offensive to children is not necessarily offensive to adults and vice versa. For example, children find wimp and baby more offensive than adults. And children may say fag without sensing its inappropriateness like adults
We
would.
tend to use mild and moderate swear words more than severe ones in casual daily life and some abusive situations. Participants in both studies think severe sweet words are the least appropriate and the least likely to be used in casual and abusive settings.
So even though there are proven trends in the usage of the word fuck among certain groups, isn't the word fuck used on a day-to-day basis by basically everyone?
Well, first of all, fuck is used by many people on a daily basis, but it doesn't mean that fuck is used with the purpose of cursing. Fuck carries other meanings and sexual connotation and works in various situations. First of all, it is used for varied emotional experiences, including anger, surprise, joy, or frustration, or everything else. It can be used to expose both negative and positive feelings. For negative use, fuck can be used with harm or cursing, such as fuck you or I hope you fucking die. On positive use, fuck can be used for jokes and humor, such as exaggerated emphasis or storytelling. Lastly, fuck is also used to replace physical harm. When we are hurt, we scream out fuck, so the harm that we feel can be dissolved through catharsis.
Let's end by emphasizing how ingrained the word fuck is in today's culture.
It is clear that there are many different uses and meanings of the word fuck, and of course, many interpretations and reactions to the word.
We all have our own ideas on what is appropriate and what is acceptable.
However, it's important to remember that fuck is just a word, which is a combination of phonemes.
It does not differ far from the word duck or luck, but it has such different social meaning and interpretations.
It's just a fucking word!